up, Wedding Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's review is going to be for Samurai Jack Season 5, Episode 4, which is called XC5 or 95. Anyway, last episode of Samurai Jack, which was like about 2 weeks ago now because of April Fool's, last time we had this huge thing going on with Jack and versus the Daughters of Aku. And what was really, really cool about this whole episode was we got to see Jack interact with the wolf. And it felt like after spending the night with the wolf, that relationship was so cute. Oh my god. That it felt like Jack was reborn. And he was able to conquer his torment because we saw some of the flashbacks too of when Jack had to see his father kill people. And it was, I thought it was really good. And just the way the episode ended when Jack like basically killed all but one of the daughters of Aku. That was fucking awesome. And then he, as soon as the other one fell from that cliff or that tree trunk that was on the cliff, he fell too, and that's how the episode ended. So, oh my god, let's get to this episode and see what happens next on Samurai Jack. So this episode starts basically right where last episode left off, where Jack fell, and we got to see how he fell into this particular spot on the bottom of the cliff. And also how he woke up was he woke up dreaming that he was fighting Aku still, and it looked like it was in a feminine form too, so like it would represent the daughters of Aku, so to speak. Okay, the interaction between Jack and Ashi is just fucking hilarious. But first we have the crows like calling murder, and this is just Jack's own insanity. And like Ashi is, you know, he chained Ashi up, and Ashi's like saying, "Murder, scum, I'm gonna kill you." And Jack's like, "You are a very troubled individual." I couldn't stop laughing. It was great. And man, it's just insane. This sequence was great. Oh, and Jack was saying, I've seen robots being programmed to hate me, but not a human. Is there a possible way to reprogram her to not hate me? And she keeps like saying the same shit. And he's like, "I guess not." And she keeps chanting, and he's like to her, "You know, you're saying the same thing again." And then they fall, like there's just this explosion, and like this creature swallows them basically. And Ashi's still fighting him, and then finally she collapsed, and she's chained up, and Jack has saved her ass. So there's hope. There's hope for Ashi. And then Ashi like goes on about how and when they're in the stomach that they're basically dead. And Ashi's trying to get Jack killed. And, like, Ashi is, you know, saying about all this shit that, she's gonna make sure he's dead by his every breath. And Jack's like, "I know why, even with your last breath, you're gonna make sure I'm dead." And then the other thing that was funny with her, was that, oh my god, what was it? Shit. Not the... And Jack's like, he's like, "I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna prove to you that I'm good and Aku is evil." Oh, and the other thing it was she was saying that they were swallowed up by the creature, and Jack's like, "I got out of creatures like this. I've been eaten by creatures before." And then he straps Ashi onto his back, and while Jack is fighting, I guess these cells that are in this monster's body, I'm guessing they're antibodies. Like, Ashi's still putting up a fight and like banging at him against the head, and Jack's like, "You're still gonna do this even when I'm trying to save your life?" And shit is just funny as fuck. I love it. Something I love visually is I love that we're seeing Jack carrying Ashi, like running up and down like the creature's blood vessels and shit. I think that's really, really cool. And you get to see the neurons in this creature's nervous system. It's really, really nice. The animation for this episode is beautiful. It is so nice. And I like that we get to see get a really good visual of the anatomy and seeing the blood cells and shit. I just think that's really cool. We know, and Ashi has this nightmare about her mother saying, "Kill the samurai," and she wakes up, and And we know Jack is obviously like losing his mind because when Jack's having the conversation with his other self in this little white puffball, like she's just looking at him like, what the fuck is he doing? But the little puffball was saying we could get out of here now, like just leave her and go. And Jack's like, she's innocent in all this. She just lost her way. And yes, he saved her life again, and hopefully she will wake the fuck up. Ashi, wake up! But I really like this episode. It's nice. That little white puffball needs to die. It's so creepy. Oh my god, that little white puffball is goddamn creepy. Oh my god, it is fucking creepy as hell. Ooh. But like just the way it talks and like that look in its eyes, it's just really creepy as hell. But yeah, and like especially like right before the commercial break when he was like, after he rescued her and she still is like, Ashi's still giving him shit. Like the little puffball's like, what did you expect? A hug and a kiss? That shit was so goddamn creepy. It's so fucked up. But like this episode is awesome. I mean, like this season just keeps getting better and better. I really, really like it, and I like that. Maybe Jack is gonna have a waifu. Jack might have a waifu. You gotta respect Jack here, because he doesn't give a fuck. Even though this woman is just saying the same shit, I am surprised he just hasn't punched her. And he says, just open your eyes already. This shit is a lie that they've been telling you. Aku's destroyed the world. And then they get rained, these spikes rained on them, and oh my god, these needles rained on them. And, like... when they have to pick, when he's picking them off, it's just freaking hilarious. He's picking one off her and then one off him. Oh my god, when Jack puts on the armor, he's like, oh, I like the back fur. And Ashi's like, it's hideous. And then Jack says, coming from, that's acceptable coming from you. I'm just laughing. This shit is great. This room that they're in, the bowels of this creature, is just fucking trippy as shit. And I have to wonder, like, were you guys on acid? You designed this? And Jack says, even though it's beautiful, I have to say, Jack says, even in the bowels of the creature, basically this, bowels of the creature, darkness of the bowels of the creature, there's always some light. And I just like, I like that. But I just been thinking this while I'm watching, and I'm like thinking, God, this is just like a PC liberal. Ashi is the PC liberal. They're jumping from like, to get to this, blowhole that's in this creature. They're jumping on like all these different fishes, and then there's this one fish that's like evil, and it's like a complete darkness, like an evil looking fish. And it just, I feel like that symbolizes Aku. I really do. But oh my god, this whole sequence is fucking awesome. I really, really, really like it. And I feel like the light is what is supposed to enlighten Ashi. I feel like that's what it is. I really like the symbolism going on here. They got out of that giant creature at the last second. Like these jellyfish things were popping and he jumped. I'm so surprised that he did that. They were able to do that. It was, especially when you have dead weight on you, but that was pretty cool. As Ashi's like about to assassinate Jack, there's this beautiful symbolism with this ladybug, and Ashi remembers, seeing the ladybug and her mom basically killing it. And as soon as she sees the ladybug fly over to Jack and sees that Jack doesn't kill it, she realizes, oh man, maybe I'm the one. Maybe he was right. I just was like, this episode, when it comes to symbolism and finding the light, this episode was beautiful. I can't wait for next week, especially since the preview showed a certain Scotsman from the past that's gonna be there. I'm so stoked for next week. Anyway, let me know what you nerdigans thought about this episode in the comment section below. And what do you think about the symbolism of this episode? I forgot to mention why I thought Ashi was PC liberal, especially a millennial, so to speak, because they are so fucking stubborn and set in their ways that they're just blinded to everything, blinded to reality. So I really, really love this episode. This episode was beautiful. Anyway, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to the Nerdigans Inc. expansion, there's a few ways you can do that. You can donate to the Nerdigans Inc. PayPal, Patreon, or purchase something off the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wishlist. All those links are in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on the Twits, aka Twitter. Follow my Twitch channel and friend me on PlayStation Network. That's all in the description box below. And until next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!